That was hilarious. I never watched that last part. Hella funny. That's why you'll never catch me eating boba. There you go. All right. More distressed sales coming in 2026. Hang on a second. I have a phone call coming in. Jeez. Okay. Anyway. Anyway, more distressed sales coming in 2026 housing market. It's not to happen. I don't know if we're going to see. I don't think it's going to be. That's the narrative right here, right? And look, this is from Ryan Lundquist, my real estate muse. He does appraisals up in Sacramento County, Sacramento area, and he's kind of like a sounding board, right? We kind of send our numbers back and forth. We have conversations every once in a while, and we discuss about what's really happening on the market. Now, everybody that wants you to say, hey, look, the world's coming to an end, you got to watch my content. Yeah, of course they're going to say that there's going to be like a massive foreclosure, but I don't know. I don't think we're going to see that. I don't think, because right now what we have are homes with a lot of equity in it. And I've said it multiple times. I could be completely wrong, right? I mean, here's the thing. I could be absolutely wrong. You could be tomorrow, see the market completely crash out. Nothing we can do about it. It's just going to happen, right? Wall Street Journal pushed out a story last week, and social media was ablaze talking about distressed sales. I think one of the big takeaways is we're a 6-year high for foreclosures now. That sounds scary, but it also means we're higher than we've been since 2020, which isn't too crazy. Now, look, here's the reality, right? Here is your reality. Yes, they're going up a little bit, but since 2008, it really hasn't been an issue, and we're doing a lot to protect those that are in distress. So the banks have a duty now to make sure that they work with them and not play stupid games like they did in 2008 to 2012 to say, hey, look, let's really try to work this out, right? We'll do a loan modification, we'll postpone, we'll work with you, we'll figure something out, because we don't want to take over your house. It's not our job. It's not our business. It's a lucrative business for us because we take bank-owned homes and sell them on the market for the bank. Well, the bank send it to a mitigator, loss mitigation company. Anyway, bottom line is that we're always going to have distressed sales. I don't think, because it's chirping up a little bit, I don't think it's something for you to worry about. I told you this would happen. Okay, so anyway, foreclosures and bankruptcies are still below pre-pandemic lows. Yeah, so anyway, you'll see this stuff where like, oh my God, it's spiking up, and they'll see another chart that's out there, and it's for multi-unit homes, like 4plexes, 5plexes, 26 unit apartments, that kind of thing. That's a totally different animal. This is for homes for people to buy and live in. For the most part, it's not going to be a problem. I could be wrong. We could be, well, I guess we're really in World War III, but I don't know. Good way to describe the trend. We don't have a distressed market, but we do have more distress. And I know people are having trouble affording living right now. I totally understand that. We see the market slowing down. And even if the market took a turn, I don't think we'd see a lot of foreclosures happening. We'd see short sales happening, but I don't think it would happen. Total share of outstanding mortgages in distress, just not a whole lot out there, except for the really poor regions of the world. Total share of outstanding mortgages in distress, 2007. That's 2007. Yeah, so this is last quarter, 2 quarters ago, right? Because we're in quarter 2 right now. But look, this is Q4 2007. There was a lot of other dastardly things going on, like the pick-a-pay and the Alt-A and the AAA rated CDAs and all that kind of stuff. Those things are gone. Those are not allowed anymore. So short sales in Sacramento region, it's the same chart in Santa Clara County. Nothing really to worry about. Nothing yet. right? It could change tomorrow. Short sales in Capital Region. I don't think we have a lot of things to worry about. Now, these are Sacramento numbers. I don't have the other numbers for you because it's really not a big deal to me. I don't think it's an issue. Maybe across the world, there's certain microcosms, maybe like in St. Louis or, I don't know, Palisades. I don't know because I'm not in charge of those areas. I don't take care of those areas. I don't know those areas. But I can tell you that when you look at these heat maps, it's nominal. I don't think it's a big deal. I don't think we'll see in any major crazy things that's going to happen here. And yeah. So anyway, if you want to read it, the link is in my blog. Probate and estate sales. It's where we do our best work. We're here to help make sure that you get your parents underway. And if you have questions, I have a book for you. I'll send that to you after we have a conversation. And here's the thing. My job isn't to sell. Well, my job is to sell your house, but my job is to give you all the opportunities, all the options that are out there to make a good decision. And sometimes we have to wait. I understand that. I don't have commission breath on anything that we do. When I say commission breath, I'm not desperate to sell your house. I want to make sure I do the right thing for you and get your house ready, or your parents' house, your house you grew up in, ready to sell when you're ready to sell it. And discuss options. So just give me a call if you have any questions. One great thing about homes.com is that your ad is placed everywhere, all over the internet, through all of these different places. I don't care if you're CNN or Fox or whatever. Point is that once it's on a retargeting system, once we place your ad, it goes into retargeting. So that means if a viewer looks at your house and then they go to CNN or ESPN or NHL.com or LinkedIn, and an ad is shuffled through the retargeting system, you're going to they'll still see your ad hundreds of thousands of times if it's needed, right? And that's just how that works. So it's great to do that. If you're interested in buying a house today, this is a great time to buy a house. Not really working on home sellers, right? I have a lot of homes that we're getting ready to sell. I'm putting them on a pedestal, on hold until the market turns around. Right now, it's a great time to buy. It is, right? Not every house will take a long time to sell. That call was from an agent that came in. She made an offer over the weekend. We're going back and forth and discussing things now. Highest list price to sales price ratio is, let me get this real quick. Oh, I'll open that up for you so we can take a look. There it is. This is the lowest sold price in Santa Clara County. It says it in my blog in the title of the video. Here it is, $190,000 for a shack. Let's take that off. There you go. All right. So this is up in the woods, $190,000. Yes, you're going to use Fair Plan because nothing else will. And this Fair Plan only takes care of the structure, not the inside. You're paying a lot of money for insurance, but $190,000, it's not so bad. It's 2-bedroom, one bath, 300 square foot house on almost 2 acres of land. And I don't think that was built in 2014. That's ridiculous. Yeah, if you want to look at it, links in the bio. But there you go, $190,000 for a house in Santa Clara County, up in the hills. Yep, up in the Santa Cruz Mountains. Yep, you're like an hour away. Let's see. Previous. It's the highest list price, sales price, or this is the highest list sold home in Santa Clara County, almost $11 million in Los Altos Hills, 5-bedroom, 5.5 baths, 5,400 square feet, built in 1997. Let's take a look inside and see this gargantuan mansion. Yeah, it's beautiful. I mean, here's the thing. It's when it's older like this, really the value is in the size. So the fact that it sold for asking price shows a lot, right? And, you know, my aunt has a house like this in Washington, and she's squawking about 2 million. So it really depends on where you are. If you're in the middle of Palo Alto, well, this is a great buy. Here you go. And then the next one is this right here. It's highest list price to sales price ratio. It sold for 32% over list price. Original was 800 and sold for $1 million. That's crazy. 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 1308, 6,500 square feet, built in 1954. 7 days on market. They really just didn't mess around. Yeah, but there's also no inside pictures. So that would tell me that there's a lot of work that needed to be done on that house. There you go. And those are the numbers right there. We had 316 price reductions so far. That's year to date. And 22% of almost 22.5% of the actives are reduced price. And we only closed 181, which is down 204 from the last 2 weeks. So there you go. All right, that's it for now. Thanks for watching. I'm Vito with Abitano. We'll see you out there.